What up? Top of the top. What's good, y'all? Thank y'all for waiting patiently. Y'all know what's up. We put it together, y'all. This information starting to come out. Things starting to heat up. People that have been tapped in with this channel, y'all already know what time it is. Everything we spoke about is taking place right in our face, and we updated with the time. So we gonna peep game what's going on, y'all, because it's starting to heat up. Like I said, today we're gonna be talking about these strikes, and I'm gonna show y'all how it's been so-called striker organizations, but in my opinion, they are agents tricking people to quit their job. I tell you what, you remember the people on January 6th that ran in front of the it's like the same people that did that stuff at January 6th and made all them people storm the Capitol, White House, whatever. I think it's like the same type of people tricking people to quit. We're going to talk about it today because I got proof. And we're going to be talking about this crash of America. Don't forget, I'm talking about trending topics, but we got to always get updated on what's really going on. So today is one of those days. Even though I'm going to still talk about DJ Envy and TYRESE, and allegedly how TYRESE smashed his wife. We also going to take a look, is this a publicity stunt because they starving and they desperate? TYRESE also knows the actor strike. So that's why I say today we're going to talk about the strikes from the rich to the regular people, rich to the middle class. The poor, they don't have nothing to go on strike for anyway. They're already being cut off. But we're going to take a look at the rich and the poor, and then I'm going to show you somebody that said the same exact thing I said. So this episode 537, glad to see y'all. Family is here, like I said. We already know what's what. What's up, MTF? What's up, Jamila? What up, Wax Dog? What up, bro? What's up, One Trap Record? What's the word, y'all? Shireen? All right, y'all waited long enough. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know we do this time of the day, man. Things is on the stove, man. I mean, we serving them up. Food for thought, man. Get a plate. Let's go. TYRESE and DJ Envy, man. TYRESE tried to smash DJ Envy's wife. He was actually supposed to be a counselor. But then we know DJ Envy is a jackass for letting another man come into his marriage. That's something you never do. You don't never let no another man give you no advice, especially if this fool ain't married. TYRESE is not married. He's a fool. I'm gonna ask y'all again. How come all of these so-called lover boys, all of these so-called female heartthrobs, the same men that young ladies loved when they were little, how come these men get older and can't keep a woman? I'm going to say it again. I know dudes that are broke that can keep a woman. I can show you somebody on the street right now, and probably him and his woman could be balled up outside, sleeping on the ground. He can keep a woman. Why certain rich dudes cannot keep a woman, and why some rich woman can't keep a man? But like I said, TYRESE is one of them who always got advice. I remember he was even hanging with Reverend Run, giving church advice online, and people went for that. Boy, oh boy. I'm also going to be talking about Jerry Jones, because it is said that Jerry Jones said something very racist. Him and another team owner. But then again, we're going to see what they said. It was racist. But it's all on how you look at it. Because racist also means you all about your race. So if I'm all about my race, they're going to say I'm racist. Get it? Word games. But we're going to take a look at what was said. That you see right here, one of the things that was said, this is what Jerry Jones said. Basically, if they want to complain and they got a problem, they need to get their own team. He was talking about allegedly black people. Allegedly, we're going to get into that. Because like I say, nobody's kissing ass no more. Nobody's kissing your ass no more. That is it. We the stepchildren. Allegedly. You get it? Man, you better wake up out here. Financial warfare is the topic of the day. Financial warfare. Y'all thought it was going to be bullets. No, it's financial now. It already went spiritual warfare. What happened? When we was in spiritual warfare, I did episode 121. That's when I started shifting gears. Spiritual warfare is over. You know why? They done already killed everybody's spirit. They done already killed the spirit. So be that they killed everybody's spirit, now it's time to take them out financially. Show you how they do this shit. Back to DJ Envy. Why am I showing this fool? Because I want to show you another ignorant fool. You know why? Everybody knows all DJ Envy ever cared about was cars. This man got so many cars, he can't even drive them. And like I told y'all before, don't matter how many cars you got, you only can drive once at a time. I never in my life seen a man drive more than one car at one time. So that's why I'm showing you. Envy is a slave. You know why? He works at Hot 97, pardon me, Power 105. He acts like an idiot. He got a college degree too. And him and his goofy friends are over 40 and they've been acting like children because their job was to dumb down the masses. Their whole job was to dumb down the masses, get grown-ups with kids to act like goofies and giggle gang and talk about nothing. And all DJ Envy does is buy cars. That's it. Because his house is his prison too. And when you're in prison and you got shit else to do, all you can do is buy shit. That's why they buy a lot of cars, y'all. But you're going to always see they're not going nowhere. Y'all going to see that. They're not going nowhere. They're bounded by contracts. They're bounded by debts. They're bounded by so many different things. They're not as free as we thought they was. How we know that? Because now we in the real world and now we seeing who's who. That's why. Even those with money, you still are considered NIWGA if you do not know who you are and you are not making the right moves, no matter how much money you got. Especially, they look at all you idiots with money, buying cars, and ain't doing nothing for your people. They don't respect you anyway. So I want y'all to understand that. In New York, people listen to DJ Envy, Power 105 for years. What has DJ Envy said about the immigrant crisis on that radio? What has Charlemagne the God said about the immigrant crisis on the radio? Are they playing around, laughing? Or are they saying, I'm telling you, y'all, look, things are getting real. New Yorkers, get your stuff together. It's not a game. There's people here to take over. See, they're not saying that, are they? Because DJ Envy don't care. DJ Envy said, look, the more immigrants coming to New York, hey, that's the more immigrants going to be listening to my radio show. So they do not care. Can y'all please understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? These are not personal attacks. This is just a reality that we in right now. And if some people don't get it, your clock is ticking. I think this is the last year for a lot of people. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm seeing like 10 different agendas going on at one time targeted towards specific people. But anyway, let's get back into this because this ain't nothing but nonsense. But we're going to talk about it because DJ Envy is a clown. And he's another one on the radio, always giving people advice. But I'm trying to tell you, y'all been listening to fucking fools for too long. And that's why everything is messed up. Because this fool was cheating on his wife with Erica Mena years ago. And mind you, this story, we're going back 10 years in time. Once again, you see my point. Old heads keep coming back to the forefront. Somehow, all these old heads in the forefront. And I know this is a Pepsi scheme. You get it? You know why I know? Let's take a look. All the people that's down with the so-called Democrats are so-called in a scandal this week. Let's look at it. Didn't Steve Harvey have a scandal this week about his wife? Now DJ Envy has a scandal about his wife. And yes, DJ Envy is in a fraternity. Yes, he did. He went to Hampton University in Virginia. He has a college degree. But he loves to act like a nigga from Queens, a street nigga, or a nigga that used to be a drug dealer. I don't know. But I'm just showing you how people like Envy has college degrees. But he loves to act like a damn fool because he with the program. Most of the people that act stupid and who are put in place to brainwash us, most of them have college degrees. That's it. And they get over on you by talking street shit. DJ Envy and his wife, Gia Casey, are coming in hot with allegations against Tyrese, claiming the actor R&B star attempted to wedge himself into their marriage. Pause right there. As you can see, you should already know, DJ Envy and his wife have a podcast. I also broke down, this is how Jada Pinkett broke her podcast. People forgot when she spoke about the entanglement with August Alsina. That was for her to get traction to her podcast because Will was down with the program. So like I said, this could be part of the program why DJ Envy is struggling, meaning he's not popping. Tyrese is not popping. Hollywood shut down. So this is a way to keep both of them trending, keep their name in the news, and give them some content at the same time, distract the people. That's my opinion. Tensions have still been high in the aftermath of their Breakfast Club interview last week, where Tyrese acknowledged the beef. But it's something Tyrese said, and that's the main reason why I'm bringing this up. All right. So here go Tyrese trying to explain himself about how he didn't try to smash DJ Envy wife. But he's going to admit something, and he's going to say something. On Tuesday, Envy revealed the reason on air, claiming Tyrese was becoming pushy in his friendship with his wife and was planting bugs in Gia's ear with tempting words like, if you had a man like me. See that? To make matters worse, Envy says a man claiming to be Tyrese's ex-assistant texted him and warned him about Tyrese. So, long story short, this is what Tyrese had to say. He copped out to it. He copped out to talking crazy to DJ Envy wife. He copped out to being a little hazy while taking prescribed psychiatric meds. But he denied being an adulterer. So he copped to being a little hazy. That's his excuse, saying basically, I was high. I was out my mind when I was talking to your wife, Envy. I didn't know what I was saying. So my point is this, Tyrese, why the hell were you trying to give everybody advice about relationships? And I think you also was trying to talk about God with Reverend Run. You got to be a damn fool to listen to words of God from an actor. You got to be a damn fool to listen to a nigga that was on Baby Boy and couldn't do shit for herself. You got to be a damn fool. But y'all let a lot of y'all so-called was religious people, and y'all sat and watched people play with religion. But that ain't the point. The point is, this man admitted he was a little hazy, taking prescribed psychiatric meds. So Tyrese just admitted to us at one point he was high on them fucking drugs. And we know when he was high on them fucking drugs, when that nigga turned into Tyrese right here. He was high. He was high on them pills, psych meds, loon ball. He admitted it. He admitted he already came out recently, said this when he was on them pills. It's probably when he was feeling zesty too. See that? But that's what dumb niggas like Envy get. A man, see, your homeboy, your real friend, you get advice, yeah. But really, if you marry, you never get advice for somebody single, man. That's just being real. So you got to be a damn fool. And at the same time, we're not done. Because like I said, none of this would even be a conversation if DJ Envy never smashed Erica Mena. And you also can see how Envy is a clown because he cheated on a woman that looked like his wife. And to this day, I don't know why people cheat with people that look like the person they with or was with. I don't understand that. I thought when you cheat because somebody has something opposite. But some people love to cheat with somebody look like somebody else. That's how they made a whole show called Maury. Get it? Because sometimes a woman to cheat with a man that look like the man she dealing with, and they don't know who the baby is. And dudes do the same thing. They'll cheat on the chick that look like the chick he with. I don't get, man. Anyway, man. All I'm saying is this. DJ Envy is he's an idiot. Because he was with Erica Mena. And this what got him busted. He was in love with Erica Mena. A slut. And it almost ruined his marriage. But let me show you how fast time flies. That was 10 years ago, y'all. See that? 2013. I'm going to keep showing y'all how fast time been flying, y'all, while people have been playing around. That was 10 years ago. That's why I told y'all on this platform, all they're going to do is keep bringing up old stuff. When they keep bringing up this old stuff, they keep you stuck in the old time. You keep stuck in the old time, you'll never pay attention to what's going on now, and you won't be able to adapt to what's going on now because you stuck on old stuff. Get it? That's why they put this old stuff out. Old stuff. What Steve Harvey and his wife put out? Some old stuff. Always gonna be old stuff. What damn that old stuff? What half of these platforms talk about old stuff? Because they can't talk about nothing new, what's going on now, or what's about to happen. Get that from right here. All right? 10 years are going to pass. But I'm showing you, we're going to learn from every mistake in the past. We're going to watch every flaw. We're going to catch everything that went over our head because all of these are connecting dots to why we at now. And the fact is, brothers been listening to other dudes about certain relationships, putting people in their business. It go both ways. Women, y'all are masters of this. You got situations with your man, you start putting other women in your business. And don't be surprised when your homegirl or your best friend want to smash your man because you're always talking about him. That's what y'all get. But anyway, in the world of fake relationships, because now relationships are a marketing tool. You can get paid by portraying that you have a perfect marriage. But how you going to listen to DJ Envy and his wife when this damn fool was tricking off on his wife? And then he went and got a knockoff version of his wife, Erica Mena, slut. A knockoff. See that? But his wife ain't stupid. She said, I'm finna drain his pockets. I got him by the balls. A lot of time, bro, when you dumb dudes be cheating and your wife forgive you or your girl forgive you, she really just trying to extort you from that point on. You're going to get extorted. And she can always hold it over your head. And that's how dudes like DJ Envy be on lockdown. See, I got more freedom than DJ Envy. He got a lot of money. He got a lot of cars, but he ain't going nowhere. You know why he ain't going nowhere? Let me break it down how simple it is. See, when DJ Envy hop in that purple Bentley in the back, or that red car he on. See, when he try to hop in that car about 12 a.m. at night and go outside, his wife gonna say, where you going? See that? That's why we try to show y'all. I'll show y'all little shit. They don't be free like you think they be. That's why I say he's a nigga with a bunch of cars, but he ain't going nowhere. I told y'all that, man. And see, when we little boys, we play with cars. We love to play with cars, we little kids, man. We love the little matchbox cars. We love the track races, all that. When we get older, we get remote control cars. But some men, when they get older, they still like to buy cars. Like it's the kid in them. See, some men still had a kid in them too. Y'all don't get it twisted. That's DJ Envy. Because if he try to get in that car and go, so his wife gonna say, where the hell you going at? And he could try to get in the car at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Where you going? Know why? Because he's an idiot. He already messed up. You know what I'm saying? So once you get labeled as a cheater, man, you ain't going nowhere. Your wife don't trust you, boy. You on lockdown. And your wife wear the pants. So you ain't never gonna fool me, fool. I know how I go in the marriages when you mess up. You're done. You've been done, Envy. So guess what y'all doing? Envy, you've been checking those Power 105 ratings. Nobody listens to that. Only people going to be listening to Power 105 are new immigrants in New York City. That is it. Nobody else listening to that. Envy knows this. That's why all Envy can do is talk about cars. Now he got nothing to talk about. Let's move on, man. It's fucking boring. All right. Let me show you this clown Diddy dancing on stage. We saw him with the all red on, but let's look at the clown dancing. Why am I bringing this up? Shout out to the members that was in the building. I did exclusive content last night. It's still playing right now. Anything labeled exclusive content deals with me doing research, and I got jewels to drop, and some probably you never heard before. But it ain't about that. It's about the work, because everything is coming to the light. The big conspiracy, this is the aspect of the New York people that played a role in Biggie's death. Or they just didn't know what was going on. But one thing I illustrate in this, how his friends act before and how they look before he got how I show you how his friends looked before he got them the money, and then I showed you how they acted with the money. But my main thing I pointed out is how they all acted after he died. And that's the New York posse. That's why I call them Loser Mafia, aka the Judas Mafia, because I feel like they did some betrayal. But y'all check that out. It's playing now. You can check it out after this. It's going to be playing for a little while till I shut it down. You feel me? Because I'm doing work around here, and I ain't bragging. It's just that I'm not playing with that stealing shit, and I'm not playing with that lazy stuff. All right? I'm just trying to tell you, man, real work. Only thing been slowing me down is this Wi-Fi. But I proved something in this video, and I ain't trying to talk about it because I want y'all to watch it. But it was something magical about the date, September 13th. Yesterday was a significant date. I'm going to give you a hint. Yesterday was a significant date. Yesterday was a day that Ready to Die album dropped, and it was the same day that Tupac died. All right? So go check out this video when you get a chance. I ain't playing out here. Strictly information. Let's go. All right? Because we about to move on from these idiots, like I said. And Diddy knew what time it was. That's why I'm bringing this up. Diddy knew this was the week Ready to Die drop. That's why he was promoting himself all up until this time. Like I said, that's why that was a publicity stunt with giving back the music. He knew this was the first week of what? Ready to Die dropping. And like I said, Biggie Smalls equal a bag. So whenever it's Biggie Smalls season, that's when they all get paid. And Diddy knows this. That's why he came out the bushes and made sure he performed for the week of the album release of Ready to Die and the death of Tupac. Bingo. Stop playing. Let's move. Gunna sold out New York City. Gunna sells out the Barclay. Wow. So you mean to tell me it's people barely can sell out concerts, but Gunna sold out New York City? I'm only showing this for a point to show y'all the world has changed. What you thought it was, it is not no more. If you get that through your head, you're going to be all right. If you don't want to understand that, then you're just going to learn the hard way, man. The world is different. They done changed the principles, the morals, the people, the souls. Everything is flipped. And we don't know who's who no more. And a lot of times, I don't care. But look, just showing you how times change. As you see, he's in Newark, New Jersey. Just showing you, man. Up north, the hell going on. And while the hell going on, they throwing shows. Fashion Week was this week. See? It's all about celebrity, rich, balling, while people struggling. See that? Because it's a whole new demographic. This is what I was trying to tell the people of the cities. They don't care about you in no city, because next year when those immigrants start getting their checks and they get paid, the immigrants are going to be filling up the stadiums. Why? Because you don't go to shows like that. This is what I was telling y'all. This is why they love these new migrants coming in America, because it's more money. But for us, or for regular people, that shit could mean homeless, life over. And I'm going to get into a reason why I'm going to show y'all this shit today. Now, let me show you the two other clowns. Chick out here looking like Tina Turner. Look at these two goofies. Did I not tell you that they was two cartoon characters? Did I not show y'all and prove to y'all that they were Mickey and Minnie Mouse? Did I not prove that? Did I not prove to y'all they both lied? When Offset was so desperate and made up a story Cardi B cheated, when he first said, I said, that man, he lying. Then what happened? He came on and said, I was lying. Because Offset and Cardi B are struggling so bad with popularity. They are doing anything. They dropped a new song about 2 months ago. It ain't making no noise at all, because their career is over. They don't understand that. Cardi B, you're not a rapper. You cannot rap. You can't write your own raps, all right? Offset is trash. So if he's writing your raps, you're definitely gonna fail now. Why? His time is over. So all that screaming and whoop, that shit ain't gonna work no more, Cardi and Offset. Y'all finished. And nobody cares about your relationship. Nobody cares. Get that through your head. And Cardi, I'm gonna tell you every time I see you, you fucked your face up. All right? Now let's go to Hollywood. Why are we talking about Hollywood? Because Hollywood controls America. The government controls the law. Hollywood controls your brain. Everything Americans do revolve around Hollywood. I don't know if you know it or not. You should know by now. Internet, TV, radio, fashion, everything comes under Hollywood. Every brand you scream out your mouth comes from Hollywood, because the celebrities wear it first. Hollywood controls the minds of the masses. I already broke down how Hollywood been intertwined with the CIA. You might as well say Hollywood has always been a branch of the government. That's just what it is and what it always was. We just didn't know. But it's the truth. Now I'm going to show y'all another movie being filmed in America. It's called Make the American People Homeless, Make Them in Poverty. This is the part of this episode where we're going to talk about financial warfare, because guess what? If I can't beat you straight up, I get you to beat yourself. That's why it's a warfare. And that's why I told y'all over a year ago, everybody thought it was going to be a race war, was buying guns. I told y'all 1,000 times, race is the #1 way to distract black people, because all you got to do is create a spectacle of some racism, and you get them to lose their mind and not be focused. Meanwhile, this the real shit going on, these strikes. Now, this is my point. All of these writers about to be on the street. Also, the city of Los Angeles, city workers have been on strike. They about to be homeless. Also, right now, I got word that the Ford plant in America, Ford is on strike. And that's in Detroit and all over America where they got Ford plants, and wherever they got them at, a lot of people about to be homeless fucking with Ford. Now, I'm going to show y'all the Hollywood strike. They go to Black Fist. Look like the Black Lives Matter fist, don't it? This is the writers and actors strike in Hollywood. They still going on strike right now, y'all. You got to understand what that means. That means bills not getting paid. That means money getting backed up. Also, I said it before, this is their way of trashing a lot of the older writers. So let me show you this. See, I'm gonna break it down again. You see that older lady right there? She probably been writing since the 80s for 40 years. For those who don't know who these writers are, these are the people that write a lot of the favorite shows you watch right now. TV, Netflix, get it? And what this beef is about, let me clarify this. because we did a whole special on this. The writers are going against streaming. They feel like streaming does not pay enough money for their writing. Put it like this. Rappers write, right? Remember, everything went to streaming. Well, once the rap game went to streaming, that's why I kept trying to tell people why a lot of these rappers are broke. They don't get the same money off of streaming like they used to do off radio play. You get it? And record store sales. They get limited coins off the streaming shit. So streaming was a way for Hollywood and the powers that be to break the artists and break their stupid ass and let them know, look, you're replaceable. So this lady right here probably was living in Hollywood off the hog for about 40 years. Get it? Just writing. She ain't do nothing but just write. And writers get good, they get six-figure salaries. You get it? So now this is how they shaking them off. Every strike is designed to shake off the old people that they want to get rid of and they don't want to pay out. And it's also to shake off the bullshit workers. That's what strikes are for, y'all. See, a lot of y'all don't know this. Also, when companies want to downsize, they do stuff like this. So all I was saying was this was not the time to strike. And I'm going to tell y'all something else about America. A lot of y'all don't get through your head. America runs off two different times, man. I'm going to say this for the last time. You got the real America. That's the government. That is the real time America runs off. Then you got hood time, street time. That's the time the rest of the world operate off of. Get it? So when you're not on the real time, you don't know how the world works. So when a person going on strike, that let me know you don't know how the world works. You're in your own world. Because in your world, you think you could do things when you want to do it, how you want to do it on your own time. And that's why a lot of us failed our whole life. We didn't understand it don't work like that. You got to move according to how the world moves. So when you're going on strike at a time of inflation, it just proves you fucking stupid. I'm going to say it again. You don't understand the science of the economy and how things are going up, which means companies put out more money. Truckers are getting paid more money. They're spending more money on gas. Everything at every company is costing more money. That's why companies are downsizing. So if you're too stupid to understand companies are downsizing, and here you go on the other hand, you're begging for more money. You are asking for more money in a crisis. That makes you an idiot. That's why I said all of those people are going to be fired. That's the plan. They're going to be on the street because they're too stupid and arrogant to understand, y'all. It's a crisis. It's people barely can pay their bills. These are people that have been able to pay their bills for years straight, decades, chilling in Hollywood. Get it? Now it's time for them to go. They don't want to go, y'all. They don't want to conform to the streaming too. Anybody don't want to conform to the new world, you will be written off. That's just what it is. Ain't nobody gonna kill you. You're gonna kill yourself. You're gonna get written off. That's it. That's why I kept trying to tell y'all. People want to keep being stuck on the past and talking about shit that's irrelevant. Hey, stay there, man. It's not, hey, look what Bill Maher said. He co-signed what I said. And hey, y'all know Bill Maher say the same shit. I ain't gonna say co-sign what I said. He just gonna tell you the truth. Everybody know Bill Maher from HBO. All right. Everybody know he like black women and all that, but that ain't the point. Bill Maher says the WGA, he talking about the strikers in Hollywood. He said they have no leverage. They have no leverage against streamers. He said, y'all went on strike at the wrong time. You're not owed a living as a writer. He told him straight up. You're not owed a living as a writer. And he told him what? They went on strike at the wrong time. What did I say on this channel? Same thing. Why? It ain't because I'm smart. It's because it's common sense, and I know how America works. I know now. It took me a couple decades to get it, but that's the truth. He's told him straight up, look, for one, y'all don't have no leverage. Why? Streaming is what's popping right now, and it's going to keep popping. And you old heads don't want to accept the fact that your writing is not that important no more. Meaning, your writing, we paying you big money, but we can get somebody fresh out of college, pay them half your salary, and they'll be happy to write for some streaming programs. Get it? So they shaking the bushes. They doing this. I told y'all. Y'all thought I was making this about age. No, I told you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Put an old dog to sleep. They putting these old dogs to sleep. When you go to the ASPCA and you give them a dog, what they gonna say? Or what you gonna say? The dog needs to be put down. Trying to put this dog to sleep. Or sometime when your dog get old and see now, you got to put it to sleep, right? Well, America is putting the old heads to sleep. Whether you like it or not, you're getting put to sleep if you're an old dog that don't want to learn new tricks. And these old dogs don't want to get into streaming. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. That means they're obsolete, a dead program. When you got a dead program, a dead cell phone that's old, you throw it away, right? Anyway, they're asking for a lot. This is what Bill Maher said. They're asking for a lot of things that are like kooky. This is what he said. What I find objectionable about the philosophy of the strike is it seems to be they have really morphed a long way from 2007 strike, where they kind of believe that you're owed a living as a writer, and you're not. This is show business. This is the make or miss league. And he told them straight up, it's the truth. Same thing with rappers, same thing with everybody. Make or miss league. You only as good as your last hit. Same thing went on YouTube. Same thing on you. It's anything we do on entertainment is make or miss. Some videos I do gonna pop, some videos not. I do videos with a lot of real truth. Nobody want to watch that shit. It's the truth. I understand it. I do the most dumbest stuff. Hey, that's how it works. I said this before the other day. Every video I wanted people to see, they don't see it. Every video I did not care about, some of my best number videos. It's the truth. That's when I also use certain videos to study the minds of the people. That's what I be doing. When I drop certain content, it let me know what people mind at. When I drop real stuff and nobody still be really watching it like that, that's when I know people still dumb. Straight up. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Some videos I drop, I've been dropping mind experiments just to see how many people been taking heed. Meaning, the last warnings, the last details, the last crucial information could be coming out right now, and I'll just be seeing how some people will still be dumb not to pay attention. That's all it is. Nothing personal. I just do my own experiment to see, because the same way I told you they measure the minds of the people, I do the same thing. You can measure the minds of people with content. It's that simple. Same way they measure the minds of the people through comments, stuff like that. But see, my point is this, y'all. These are agents. These strikers are agents tricking people to quit their job. Do they not look fake, y'all? Do they not look like the same people that rushed the Capitol? I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't know where you work at. I don't care. If they start talking that strike stuff, don't do it. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, C-19 is ramping up. Another quiet warfare going on. It's ramping up. And I'm going to tell y'all like this. I want to say we got to pray, but people need to pray that this C-19 thing don't pick up, because I feel like they're going to use this for another lockdown or a way to scare people to quit their job again. All they got to do is say mandatory vax. People going to start quitting again. But this time, it's over for you. So these are agitators disguised as strikers, and they tricking people. Let's go to LA City, the city workers. Also, we know during the C-19 epidemic, a lot of New York City workers quit, and they never went back to work. And a lot of them probably homeless too. This is Los Angeles. This is how they tricked all of their city workers to go on strike. You trick all of the six-figure workers to go on strike. All the workers that make over 100,000 and been here for years, good money. All them people that got like 50,000 in their 401k, get them to strike. And once we stall them out, we're going to hire these new immigrants for the low. We're going to hire them for nothing. Get all them out of here. That's the plan. Look, it's not just actors. Over 11,000 city workers will strike on Tuesday. That was last month. They still on the street striking right now. Y'all, I'm telling you, man, people outside on the street. We already got people that's on the street living in tents. We already got dope epidemics on the street. Yo, y'all, I watched the shit on the news the other day that got that daggone politician came on the TV. He said migrants coming in this country. He said they came in this country with book bags on. He said they were drug cartels. I think I said that on the same channel already. Some of them migrants are from drug cartels disguised as regular people. They are drug dealers bringing in the Fetty. Told y'all, man. And you know I was laughing when I was watching the TV, y'all. I said, yo, all this stuff I've been talking about over a year, they on the news talking about it like it just started happening. And I said, that's how they be finessing the people. So the people that just watch the news today, they thinking this shit just happened. I'm like, man, we watched them. Joe was letting people in the country for a year and a half. And they just now telling people this year what's going on because they sleep. The politician was like, and they're bringing in fentanyl in those backpacks. Those are cartels coming in the country. They're already here. I said, see, I told y'all, I think some of them immigrants come here. Not only are they from cartels, not only are they involved in the sex trafficking rings, I'm telling you, man, if they start a race war, we ain't ready for war with no immigrants neither. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. Remember how they let MS-13 kill a lot of people in America? What people don't understand is they was on top of the FBI list, but some people say that MS-13 was working for the government, slaying people. I don't know, but I'm just telling y'all, some of them people that came in here are killers and murderers, disguised as nice families. That's the truth. Some of them drug dealers, straight from Mexico, straight from across the sea. Watch y'all, this shit in America gonna get messy. We are gonna be the outcasts, man. This ain't no hate speech. This ain't no promoting nothing. I'm talking about financial warfare. Because if you cannot sustain you and your family, it's done. You're done. So, all right. So look, now let's go to Detroit. Strike. So we looked at what? The rich Hollywood people on strike. We looked at the regular workers in LA on strike. Now let's go to the regular people that work for Ford, a big company that pay big money, on strike. Because they're tricking people to lose their job. Let's ask them. Let me break it down one more time. Anybody know about the Ford plant? They make big bucks, big money. It's fact. But if I can get a lot of these black workers to strike, I can replace them with some fresh migrants for the low. That's why I said a lot of this is for the old heads, man. They want them people that's between like 55 and 60 something. They want them people that's close to retirement, but not yet ready to retire, still got energy, still can move around and still drain their money. They want to get rid of them people, man. Want to keep paying you 6 figures. We'll hire somebody new. We got these migrants. Plus, a lot of companies already got word from the government. They have to make room for new workers. This is the truth. How I'm gonna prove it? Remember, before the LA workers went on strike, remember when they told us, they said immigrants can now be police officers, correctional officers. They basically let us know immigrants could be state workers. What else they say? They don't need GEDs. When they said that was all for them, y'all. They're making it where they don't need GEDs. They don't got to speak English. They get plugged up. All they got to do is come on. They got a certain amount of jobs put up for them. Certain companies, it's a lot of places strategically got word from higher ups to hire these people, help them out, hire them. That's just what's going on, y'all. But we can't hire them until some more dumb Americans go on strike. So send out the goddamn strike agents. See them laughing and joking? It's a joke, y'all. These are actors. That's why they all got on shades. So when this movie over with, you won't know who they are. Meanwhile, you're going to be on the street. Now look, UAW strike 2023 update. Auto worker strike date. Contract expires. Now, if I'm not mistaken, today is the last day for this Ford strike for them to come to. They got to come to some type of agreement. Telling you, man, it's about to set off, y'all. It's the new America. We talking economics today, y'all. So look, thank y'all all for pulling up and tapping in, man. Many workers paid a price for UAW strike. While General Motor workers will go back to work with a healthy increase, the tier employees who do go back to their jobs will simply be able to go back to work with accrued lost wages and benefits incurred during layoffs. See, this is also a way to make you go on strike and drain your benefits, drain your money out. Get it? Lose a lot of time, sick time, lose days. Meanwhile, that's why I say, I think some C-19 stuff gonna go down, y'all. Because look at what they saying. I can look at the key words they saying. Like, look, they're getting people. Look, while General Motor workers will go back to work with a healthy increase, the tier employees will go back. But look, this is the point. They getting people to use their benefits, sick time. And we know if C-19 break out, you need sick time or you're going to go broke. Why? Mandatory home 5 days. That's a week's worth of work you're going to miss. If you don't have money in the stash, if you don't have a lot of sick time and you don't have a lot of things to secure you, you're going to fall. Why? They told us the average American is living from paycheck to paycheck. So if you get laid off for a week, your paycheck is messed up. All it takes is for some people to miss 1 week of work to lose it all. Because once you're behind, it's hard to get back up. So that's why I say these are games they playing, tricking people to quit their job, go on strike. And that's why I think a lockdown coming, y'all. Because I've been seeing too many things. Like the brother said the other day, mandatory school shut down. I'm seeing reports of wear a mask. Did y'all forget how it started last time? One thing you should not do is forget how it started the first time. It happened little by little by little. Once they start talking that mask stuff, that's it. Anyway, look. This back to the LA strike, the writer's strike. Let me show you how they collapsing them. Picketers participate in a rally outside Paramount Pictures. Also, do not forget Paramount has a Paramount. Look, the Paramount app got mad stuff on it. I got it. There's a lot of stuff on that Paramount app. The Paramount app is popping. So they one of the top streamers right now. And remember, Paramount made a lot of movies, a lot of things. So those writers are getting paid, but now they streaming. They don't need them like that. They get some young people. But this is what I want y'all to see. They've been on strike for 134 days so far, y'all. And they have joined they have been on picket line for 61 days, and it has paralyzed much of the production of movies and television shows. Now, this is my point. While they've been striking, guess what? This season, it's a whole bunch of new shows coming out. That's how I know what's going on. While they were striking, they was working behind the scenes with new people. So some of the actors on some of your favorite shows, they might be gone. Now they got new actors for the low. And that's why I say these old heads are going to be on the street. That's the plan. Get rid of the old writers, hire new writers. That's what they did. See you, grandma. You're done. Sit. All of this applies to the New World Order. New World Order means New World restructure. Restructure, infrastructure, same thing. All it means, infrastructure means the same thing. When Joe said infrastructure, it really meant New World Order. The new way how things are going to go. That's simple. Now, let me show you something else that's going in America. Let me show you some more facts on what I be saying, and I'm going to show you what's going. Look. The good old white people in Massachusetts are out there banging on migrants. Banging on them. Banging on them. Straight up. They're not playing. Also, I told you Massachusetts is very racist, and they're not playing. The people of Cape Cod in Massachusetts, Yarmouth, as you see, long story short, they found out it was migrants living in a hotel. They found out it was 100 immigrants living in this hotel. And they was using words like American citizens. So these people was there to bang for all American citizens. And what they said, it was Americans living in the hotel first, and they put them out. And now it's all migrants. And these people are not feeling no migrants in their city, in their town. They're not going for it. So they outside banging. Straight up banging. And y'all see this right here. See how many views it got? How many likes? I'm showing you how a lot of people know what's going on, y'all. A lot of people know, except for some people, they sleep. See, I showed y'all New York. We looked at New York for a long time, right? You ain't see this happen in New York. Nobody banging on the migrants. They outside the hotel where the migrants at banging on them. And they on the whole block. Like, look, they're doing American citizens dirty. They kept saying the key word, American citizens, American citizens. They out there banging for American citizens. Even though we might say they're racist, all I'm telling you is they're not going for that shit. They ain't playing it because they know the migrants coming to take over their city, y'all. Everybody knows this shit except for black people. Black people don't even know what's going on with their kids. Middle school music teacher admits to sexually abusing 5 students. Remember I said before, y'all? I said, yo, I think they strategically hire Chesters and put them in schools in the community on purpose. That's what I think. That's what I think, y'all. Let me show you something else that we spoke about. AI is now being used to track productivity in employees. Haha. Now I got to go into this. I broke all this down before with the C-19 situation. The C-19 situation, I told people over a year ago, now I'm going to talk my shit. The C-19 was more than some sickness out of Wuhan lab. It was more than that. But when you pull in a magic trick, I blow smoke in your face. Then I go in your pocket or I do whatever I got to do. Magic. The whole C19 was a magic orchestration. That's why a lot of y'all brain has been gone. You have never been the same since. Your reality has changed and you still can't figure things out. But I told people way back when C19 was going on in China, I was paying attention. This was 2020. It was like around the time when Kobe died. It was about January, February 2020. I remember, clear as day. I was watching it on the news because I didn't know what this C19 stuff was about. So I'm watching China. China was already on lockdown. And at the same show I was watching, they were showing how in China, they had devices or technology that we're looking at right now where they could see who's vaxxed or who ain't vaxxed. And it was the same exact graphic over their head. This was facial rec. I broke down on this channel, the fools, that in America, we all got tricked to get into facial rec through Facebook, Instagram, because they knew Americans would not go for facial rec. So they slickly installed facial rec into Americans' household and into your life on every app that you love. Now you're all part of the AI system of facial rec, every last one of y'all. But what you didn't know, and I broke down before, now this particular AI program is being used at work to track workers, to track your productivity. So now at work, people, if you're at work bullshitting, they know. And I'm pretty sure they're going to install this new technology at Ford and everywhere else. But this is my point because I'm taking my time on this part. Now, this particular program, they're using at a job. But when I saw it in China, they was using it. It's many different programs. They were showing in China the program of you could be walking down the street and they can tell if you got felonies or not. That's why I broke down the cameras in America. Then you'll see last year, all these cameras started getting put in your neighborhood, in your hood. This is when I first started telling people the game is over. But actually, I came on YouTube in 2021, and one of the first videos I did was how 5G technology was going to change the world and how street life was going to be dead. I said it 2 years ago. Nobody was listening. I gave brothers the whole play. That was before the drill got out of control, before a lot of shit even transpired. I told brothers. I told you, I'm just the one to see shit. I come back and tell the village, like, look, this is what they doing. They coming. That's me. That's it. So anyway, I saw this technology in China 3 years ago. And they were using this during the pandemic in China because this is how they were able to see who in China was vaxxed and who wasn't. So when I saw it, I already saw the whole play. They showed that it come from the technology, meaning the cameras they had installed in the lights, the streets, the buildings, all were on one frequency. That's why I broke down on this channel. 5G was the first technology, or that 5G is what made all computer systems as one. They couldn't do it with 3G, 4G. They could not manifest holograms. Get it? Robots. That don't work off 4G. That runs off 5G. Get it? So being that they moved to 5G, that was the warning signal I needed to know that now they can roll out all cylinders. That's why they got the shit that can look through your house now, your car, certain things they couldn't access because they didn't have enough gigs. They didn't have enough, get it, frequency. Long story short, man. Now AI going to be used to track you at your job to see how you working. I'm trying to tell y'all, this the same technology when you walking down the street. They're going to know if you got felonies. This the same technology when you're trying to go in the store. It's going to know if you got money on you. When I say technology, that is the setup. But each situation will have a different program. Get it? See, it's the same. The technology is facial rec with information. So when you're in the street, say you're in the hood, it's going to be used to see if you're a criminal or not. When you go in the store, it's for if you got money or not. That's what I say. Remember, you will not be able to buy, trade, or sell without it. That's going to be that's facial rec. Anybody know with the IRS now, with taxes, they use facial rec to get into your account. Remember when I told y'all a year ago, everything had to be verified? Now y'all see what I was talking about. That's why I told a lot of y'all, you can duck and dodge, but you ain't going to be able to duck and dodge forever. And like I said, most people ducking and dodging now are going to be filthy. So I'm going to tell y'all something else too. Now we're also going to start seeing who's dirty. People who are chesters, they're going to be running. People who want to run, a lot of people are going to be running. And that's what they want. Because I told you, anybody who is not verified is going to be labeled a criminal or a terrorist. You're going to be running. And now also, being that they let all these immigrants in the country, now they want to see who's the good Americans, who's the real Americans, who's the fake Americans. Because being that all these migrants going to be running around with no ID, some of y'all going to get caught up in that category. Where your ID at? I ain't got no ID. Well, you from this country? How we know? Come with us. That's how it's going to go down. Told y'all, man. It's going to be where, oh, you ain't got no ID? You can't come in the store. Sorry. That's how it's going to be. But then soon they're going to tie it with the bank account. Oh, you don't got no bank account? You can't come in here. That's how it's going to be. People don't believe shit till it happens. I'm showing y'all right now, man. And this is going to get a lot of people fired too. That's why I'm trying to tell you. Warfare, man. Strictly warfare, strictly based on technology and information and spirituality. Nothing else is going to work. You can talk till you blue in the face. All right? Now let's go to Jerry Jones because he's been talking. Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, one of the #1 teams by a lot of black people. Black people love the Cowboys. I'll give you two coons that love the Cowboys. Charlamagne the God and Jay-Z, they love the Cowboys. A lot of brothers love the Cowboys. Ain't got nothing against that. But just so happened, a lot of suspect niggas like the Cowboys. Anyway, I'm just joking. But Jerry Jones said something, and we're going to look at what he said, y'all. But first, we're going to talk about this black man right here. This black man, he files for racial discrimination for the NFL. He got fired. And he got fired for speaking up about how some black people in the NFL are treated. He also was throwing shots at Roger Goodell, who is basically the commissioner of the NFL. He's the big dog. And this black man was throwing stones and running his mouth because he don't understand. People going to do what they want to do, y'all. See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is why we was so stupid for so long. Also, thanks for supporting the channel. Thank you very much, Pillsbury. Thank you very much, my black is beautiful. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Got to finish up this work. Anyway, right? Let me get back to this topic, man. Because this thing with black people, you got to understand this. Hold on, let me get this out of here. This is what black people never understood years ago, man. How you going to complain when other people feeding you? Do that make sense? I give you a job, but you're going to complain about the job I gave you. When in reality, get your own job. But you need me for anyway. Stop complaining. If you're complaining that much, do something. Kick rocks. Get it? Because we got a habit of complaining like somebody owes us something, when really we supposed to have our own. I'm breaking it down for a reason because this black writer, okay, you're a black writer. For years, bro, you worked for the New York Times, a so-called white newspaper, right? I'm pretty sure, bro, you went to college, you got a degree, bingo, boom, a white establishment, bing. Now you're writing for the NFL, another white establishment, boom. But why the hell are you complaining about racism if you're working for all these white establishments? You can't work for so-called white establishments, then complain about racism. Because if you're a writer, guess what, nigga? You could write your own work. You don't need them. It's called blogging. It's called make your own magazine. It's called start your own YouTube channel. Whatever. The days of complaining about the white man are over. Because we don't need the white man. And the white man don't need you. And he's letting it be known. Let's get into it. Because Jerry Jones is the owner of the Cowboys to the left. And that man to the right is the owner of the Buffalo Bills. And they said something out their mouth, which will be considered racist to a silly Negro, because a Negro has the mind of a child. And when you say certain things, you hurt their feelings and they get mad. But getting mad don't mean nothing, y'all. When y'all gonna understand that? Getting mad don't change nothing. Crying about blackness, they don't get nothing done. Because everybody know, I'm going to say it again. When you black, you got to hustle 5 times harder. You don't cry, you go harder. So that's what these white men said. Look at what they said, y'all. Because these 2 white men been accused of discriminating against black people. But don't forget, Colin Kaepernick got a lot of black people to go against the flag. I told you that was the whole plot of that. It wasn't just the plot of the flag, y'all. That's why I tell my people, you got to wake up, man. Colin Kaepernick game played was to trick black people to go against the flag on national TV so they can use that picture to show around the world that we not appreciative of shit and we not grateful and that we don't love this country no more. We don't want to be here. That's what that meant. All of the immigrants that came to America the past year, I'm pretty sure they made sure they all saw us go against the flag. That was the whole purpose of that. Make them black people look like they're ungrateful. We need Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick is in a fraternity. He is a Kappa. He's from the Kappa fraternity. Yes, he is. He's black and white mixed. He biracial, and he used the black card. And what y'all didn't know about Colin Kaepernick, when it was all said and done, Nike gave him $30 million. They said, good job, Cap. And all that Colin Kaepernick can't come back to NFL. That was Cap. They finessed all y'all fucking brain that believe that shit. The whole plan was Colin Kaepernick to get black people to go against the flag on TV. Not just the flag. They wanted black people to go against the country. So once they got us to go against I'm saying us lightly because I wasn't with that shit, all right? Because I knew it was going down when it was happening. They wanted people to go against the flag so they can show it around the world that black people are ungrateful. They don't appreciate this country. They're lazy. And they don't want to do nothing. And that's what that was about. It was about a campaign. So right after that, years later, what happened? All these new people in America now, huh? Now what else happening? After people took that knee, Jerry Jones was one of the ones said, oh, my Cowboys, they ain't doing that. But the point is, after people took that knee, things ain't been the same since. All these people been coming in the country and everything been hectic because now also it was a couple of things. They got us to take a knee, right? They got people to take a knee on national TV to go against the flag. See, a lot of y'all thought y'all was fighting Trump. It wasn't about fighting Trump. It was about them getting you to go against your own country. Now, after they got people to go on strike, another thing happened, George Floyd. George Floyd was used to show around the world of black people tearing down their own neighborhoods and messing up America. That's what that was for. That footage of George Floyd, we saw it wasn't really nothing for us. That was for overseas to show them, look, they fucking the country up. Look, they don't appreciate shit. Look, see, they don't love America. They bucking on the flag. They tearing down the economy. Then it was another thing they used against black people. PPP loan. They said, look, they the ones scamming the whole country. They the ones ruining the economy. They the ones stealing. They put that on us. So now as a whole, it made it look like, because what y'all did understand with George Floyd, they were showing black people marching the hours of work hours. That's why when I was watching that, I said, all them people ain't even got no job. They was letting it be known they don't have no job. That's the whole purpose of protesting during work hours. Must I show you? Protesting during work hours mean you don't have no job. But y'all didn't get that. I did. Everybody protested during George Floyd didn't have a fucking job. That made a lot of black people, because they was the face of it, it made it look like black people are ungrateful. They don't want to work. They just want to loot, rob, steal, kill each other, listen to rap music, and destroy the country, and sell fentanyl, and have babies, and go to parties, and smoke and hookah lounges. They just want to play all the time and destroy America. That's what they was portraying. That is the narrative. We know it's not true, but then again, it is kind of true, y'all. I ain't going to sit here and lie. Jerry Jones, back to him. Now, him and another white owner said something. That's Jerry Jones, Cowboys, one to the right, owner of the Bills. Let's look at what they said, and I want y'all opinion on this. This is what the owner of the Bills said. If the black players don't like it here, they should go back to Africa and see how bad it is, in reference to players' protests against racial injustice. I said it on this channel. I said everybody talk that black talk, but they don't want to go back to Africa for real. Same way, a lot of y'all come from the islands, back in my country, go back then. You know you ain't trying to go back. Stop playing yourself. And that's the truth. But I told you, see, I can say it don't sound bad. When somebody white say it, it's racist. See that? All I'm saying is, if you don't like something, you move. If you live on this block, don't keep complaining, move to another block. You don't like this country so much, you're pro-black, Go back to Africa. You talk that Africa. Look, you've been talking about Africa your whole life, bro. When you gonna go back? You always talk about racism, bro. You always talk about the white man. Leave. But then when your stupid ass go to Africa, you're gonna see his white people there too. But my point is this. Cowboys Jerry Jones. Let's look at what he said. Mind you, all this is alleged too. Let me clarify that. This is all alleged. Jerry Jones said, if blacks feel some kind of way, they should buy their own team and hire who they want to hire. Regarding to the lack of black professionals in decision-making positions on NFL teams. Now, let's say that again what Jerry Jones said, y'all. If blacks feel some kind of way, they should buy their own team and hire who they want to hire. Is he telling the truth or not? What is racist about what he said? That's my point. You cannot keep trying to hang with white people and get fucking money from them, and then you get mad when you don't get your way and you say they racist. Niggas got to stop that shit. Niggas been doing that shit their whole life. Because what Jerry Jones said, I agree with him. Because I ain't no Cowboy fan. And the point of the matter is this. That's right. I should have my own team. Therefore, I ain't got to keep complaining or crying. Get your own, black people. But then again, now it's kind of too late, ain't it? The whole plan was for us to get our own. But I told you, black people have been accustomed to going to the white man for checks their whole life. They want to talk shit about the white man after the white man don't pat them on the head enough. I told y'all before, business makes you free. That's what we didn't know. It's called a tax ID number. Back in the days, that would have been considered what you had to pay to get out of slavery. Business makes you free. Now you see why they crashing all of the businesses. Now you see why when you started creating black businesses, they got destroyed, because business makes you free. Now you see why the country on lockdown. I broke all this down already. Business make you free. Always been like that since the beginning of the time, y'all. That's why I told you a lot of that slave shit was fucking cat lies. Back then, if you owned land, you were rich. If you didn't own land, you were poor, aka a slave. But you wasn't a slave, you was indentured servant. You was poor, you gonna work on my land, you gonna work for me, you gonna stay in that shack back there. I'm gonna make sure you eat, but hey, you gonna sign this contract because you ain't got shit. 7 years, you work for me, that's that. But when the contract over, I give you a part of land in the back. That's it. And that went for white people and black people. People don't want to accept the fact it was white indentured servants. It was white slaves too. England sent all their criminals here to work the land of America. It was black and white slaves, allegedly. And that's what they say Abraham Lincoln fought to free the white slaves. Because if you were poor, you had to slave. That's it. You had to slave. You had to work on somebody's land, y'all. That's the truth. So we always had to do our own thing. We always did our own thing. We didn't get into begging a white man for shit until the civil rights era. That's when you started thinking, white man owe you shit. Taught to you by Martin Luther King. All right? That's the truth, y'all. We always had our own shit. We supposed to always have our own shit. So let me ask you a question, y'all. Out of all these rich black men that made it in the NFL, why to this day no black man has ever bought an NFL team? I need y'all to explain that. We done seen black men become rich off NFL football for how many decades now, y'all? Since the goddamn 70s, right? They were talking about the Steelers back then, right? The Cowboys back then. So we can say 50 years black people have been playing in the NFL. Why out of 32 teams, it is not one black-owned football team? So what did Jerry Jones say that was racist? Let's tell the truth, y'all. If blacks feel some kind of way, they should buy their own team or hire who they want to hire. See? He basically said, shit, y'all can buy your own team, hire your whole black staff and all that. That's what y'all want to do. Ain't nobody stopping y'all. See that? Boom. Now, what the Bills owner said was kind of racist, but I still understand what he said because it don't apply to me. If the black players don't like it here, they should go back to Africa and see how bad it is. And the only part I'm agree with him is, if I had to be in Africa one day, I want to come back here too. And I ain't going to see him hold you. I'm not walking on no dirt roads. You feel me? I'm not doing none of that. I'm not eating none of that food. And a lot of them, I'm not doing that, y'all. I'm sorry. That ain't my country, for one. I ain't from there. No, nothing in my heart or soul tell me to go back to Africa at all. Sorry, that's me. And I ain't knocking nobody. All right? That's just the truth. So the point is, we our own worst enemy. We shot ourselves in both legs and both kneecaps and all of that. So that's the truth. We ain't been busting moves. So that's why I told y'all before, that nigga Diddy could talk all that black excellence all he want. We see that man could not buy BT. You know what that means? He could never buy an NFL team. Y'all know how much you got to have to buy an NFL team? I think you have a certain amount. If I'm not mistaken, I think you got to have at least $5 billion or something like that to buy an NFL team. You got like $5 billion. Something like that. You got to have something like $5 billion, man. You see Diddy couldn't even buy BT. Told you, man, these dudes cat, man. All these so-called black people making all this money, and they still can't come together and buy a football team. See that? We've been lied to. That nigga was nothing but a dancer. Diddy was nothing but a dancer intern perpetrating a fraud of a CEO. He ain't never been no CEO or a producer. None of that. All that was made up stuff, y'all. Telling you the truth. I broke all that down and showed you. Let's move on. Let's move on. Because, hey, race is out the window. You want to keep playing the race game, that's on you. You can talk about race all day. They gonna put food on your table. That's why that nigga fight right now. He kept talking that race stuff. You ungrateful nigga. You was working for the New York Times and the NFL. Now you got nothing. And you're gonna be in court wasting your time fighting the case. When you guess what you should have been doing? Cashing them checks and establishing your own business, fool. That's all you had to do. So I'm gonna tell my future generations, don't worry about racism, just get money. Worry about yourself. You don't need them. A person only gonna cry racism when deep down in their heart they need the white man or they love them. That's why they cry racism. He doing me wrong. He doing me wrong. See that? Remember how you got upset with your parents when they did you wrong or they didn't give you what you wanted? That's what black people do when white people do them wrong. The same way you acted when your mom or dad didn't let you play with a toy, or when your mom or dad said you couldn't get that cereal or that candy. Remember you started crying, throwing fits? That's what black people do when white people don't give them their way. They throw fucking fits. That's it. But when Jerry Jones breaking bread with that black man, they say, come on into my locker room, boy. Come on into Jerry's world, man. Hey, you can have some free drinks, pop, man, whatever you want, man. Go interview my players, brother. You straight. He ain't gonna say shit. But when he don't get his way, Jerry Jones a racist. Man, if y'all don't know the race game by now, I don't know what the hell to tell y'all. Race game means keep them niggas broke. The more you focus on race, you shall be broke. That's the same game they play with poor white trash. The most racist white people is poor white trash. Everybody knows this because they poor. That's why. Poor people are the biggest racists in America. Rich people understand you can't get rich and be racist. They understand that. All rich people around the world know you can't be racist and be rich because you got to love green. They don't care about skin color. They like green. And if you got green, you their best friend tomorrow. That's how it works. When y'all gonna wake up, man? Now I'm gonna salute Gilly the Kid, man. Gilly the Kid, we all know he lost his son. Y'all know I've been saying stuff about Gilly at the time. Not about his son, but I spoke on Gilly because people act like Gilly word is gospel in these streets and everything he say is official. And I told y'all Gilly ain't perfect, man. I told y'all how Gilly admitted out of his own mouth he was a male dancer. Him and his cousin told you out of his own mouth. Gilly went to college. Gilly is smart, and that don't take away nothing from his street credibility at all. I ain't saying he ain't street, but I'm saying, man, sometimes brothers be real, but get to playing around and clowning too much. Y'all know I clown. Y'all know I play around, but then y'all know I'm going to be serious too, because if you clown too much, you become a clown, y'all. That's what happens. You can clown too much and become a clown. And Gilly was doing a lot of clowning, so I had to say something. But I'm going to salute Gilly because he said one of the realest things ever said, and this is what I've been pushing. About what? Becoming a man. And what I say, bro, we ain't been men. Bro, what we thought was a man ain't a man. We thought a man was tough. We thought a man meant how big your gun is, how many chicks you smash. We thought that meant you a man. Or some brothers thought, because I got 5 kids. I got 8 kids. I got all these, I got 10 baby mamas. We thought that made, niggas thought that made them a man. But now we're going to see in these last days, we're not men. Why? We're not protecting these women. Meaning, some men are so weak they can't protect women. Another portion of men don't care about women to protect them. Another portion of men are zesty. And then you got a percentage of men that's lost, dumb, don't know what's going on. So that's why we losing the war. So I get on the women about stuff, but I understand the science. A lot of women are out of control because the dudes been out of control. Men are no longer nothing to follow no more. Men ain't men no more. So let's also understand this. It wasn't also, see, when we spoke about the effeminization of black men, it wasn't just about black men turning gay or nothing like that. No. What's happened actually worse than black men turning so-called gay is black men don't know how to stand up for nothing no more. That's why I always say black men lost their nuts. Why? Bro, you know you had a goddamn uncle that didn't play that shit. You know you had a father didn't play that shit. You had a nigga on your OG on the block didn't play. And they told you what it was. But now you running around acting like you don't know what a man is. See that? I know my pops to look at me a certain way. I used to be shook. My pops was a real man. My grandfather sit up behind, right in between that kitchen. Y'all know how they put their hand on that wall. Y'all know how they put their hand on that wall, look at you like you stupid. Grandpa would do that, shook. Me and my cousin know we about to catch hell. Because that's how I respected a man. And I ain't never gonna forget that. And I'm gonna keep standing on that, what a man is. You ain't never gonna trick me. And I ain't just saying it. And what I'm talking about now has nothing to do with sexuality. I'm talking about principles and being a man. Let's not be, we gotta even be fair. It was even a time back in the day, it was some men that was solid, and we found out later they might have been zesty, but they still was a man. Get it? A man is what you stand for, man. A man is who you are. But my point is this. Gilly said something real, and I'm going to acknowledge what he said. One of the realest things ever said recent. This when his son died. The worst moment when he had to prepare for his son's body for his funeral. Gilly admitted that it was one of the hardest things to see his son's lifeless body lying there. But he added that he knew he sent them off right according to his Islamic faith. Gilly then stated that while he thought he was a man before his son's funeral, given how he supports many people, he realized he wasn't a man. And I respect Gilly for saying that shit. And I ain't never gonna say nothing about Gilly no more. I told you, man, we in a time of real shit. If you ain't talking realness, get the fuck out of here. We in a time of real shit only. That's the war, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. People who not standing for nothing, I'm done. Don't come around me. And today I'm gonna be the special y'all been waiting for, narcissistic. I'm on that today, and I'm gonna prove to y'all that this narcissism is actually a mental condition. So now we got a lot of people running around with mentally sick condition called narcissism. Look at me. But you're nobody. And you stand for shit, nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing but take a bunch of pictures about where you're going. You ain't going nowhere. Why you trying to fool people? You're going nowhere. That's for all of us. But Gilly said something real. He said he wasn't a man until he had to bury his son. And that's why I say a lot of y'all gonna keep talking that talk till you got to deal with some real shit. But nowadays, it's already too late. Did you see Gilly? Didn't Gilly secure a bag? Yes, he did. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. For a lot of y'all, it's too late anyway. You've been out here playing, man. The world coming to an end, man. And when I say the world coming to an end, the world of the hood nigga on the street is fucking dead now. It came to an end, y'all. Can you understand that? Not because I said it. It's because the world said it. The government said it. They said, we're going to slay all you niggas. That's just what they said. YSL Rico case charges dropped. Y'all saw this with the nigga in court acting like he was slow, retarded. That was cap. I'm going to tell y'all right now. He another one that snitched on Young Thug, perpetrating the role that he's sick in the brain. YSL Rico case charges against YSL Polo dropped following murder conviction. Wow. You mean they didn't put him in a psych ward? Did he tell behind the scenes? And the lawyer said, we're going to act like you crazy. So that way, man, I ain't going to snitch, man. I ain't going to snitch. Man, they're going to kill me. Man, just act like you crazy. We act like you're crazy, and we'll say that we let you go home because of your sickness. So that's why you saw the fool in court acting crazy. This nigga ain't crazy. He was acting because he snitched. Because it don't matter. If that nigga was an indictment and he was on that paperwork with Young Thug and he did some shit, they'll just put his dumb ass in the psych ward. They ain't going to let him go. I know better than this. But everybody snitched on Young Thug because he not coming home. I already told y'all that. Gunna snitched on I can't believe how Gunna snitched on this man and is performing in New York City as we speak. This man going to the VMAs. Know why? Child, well done, Gunna. You can clearly see they had all this shit lined up for Gunna waiting. Gunna is going on tour in America. He got shit lined up. You know why? Gunna, you take this L. Plus, use this time in jail to get off them damn perks, Gunna. And when you call home, don't worry. We're going to have 20 tours set up for you. We just need you to stick this one out. And that's what Gunna did. He stuck it out, made it like he went down with the team. Whole time, he the main snitch. Working for Fonnie Willis, the attorney. And then when he came home, they blessed him. Good job, Gunna. Get your money, boy. That's how they do it. Gunna sold out the Barclay in New York City. Told y'all this shit ain't the same no more. Hopefully y'all get into y'all thick skull. Shit is different now, man. We have no say-so. Let's say that. All right? Our opinions mean nothing no more. I can talk to them, blow my face, man. Shit used to be real back in the day, man. Back in the day, this would have never happened, man. I'm telling you, man. When Big and them niggas was out here, man, I'm telling you. Man, that shit over with, bro. Get it through your fucking head, bro. Them days over with. All right? All that shit that go with it. Banging, all that's done. If you ain't talking business, if you ain't talking about this technology shit, if you ain't talking about, bro, we need to get this money. We need to come up with a new app. What we need, bro, we need to do, you feel me? If you ain't talking that real talk, you ain't talking shit. I'm just the one to tell you, man. I ain't got to sit and play with people and lie to y'all. Let's look at another idiot. Sweetie. This the chick that sang the song My Best Friend. This the chick that had the soundtrack for grown-ass women trying to be best friends till they die. I ain't going to cook y'all too hard. So you mean to tell me you still in your 30s talking about your bestie and your best friend? You still talk like when you was in high school? I told y'all a lot of these fools can't read. This girl was trying to read on live TV off a teleprompter and could not fucking read. I told y'all. Told you. Most of these motherfuckers can't read. I would love to see Cardi B read live. I would love it. Because I know for a fact she can't read. I can hear when people talk. I know they can't fucking read. The teleprompter whooping Sweetie's ass. See that at the VMAs. Fucking up. Can't read. And she was with Quavo. You see why you two idiots should have stayed together? Y'all made a perfect couple. Now both of y'all struggling. See that? Done. Let me show you something else. I got a throwback. Something I meant to show y'all yesterday. A lot of y'all don't know. This is hip-hop history on the anniversary. Hip-hop history. And y'all, it's funny. When I start talking that shit, they start running out the room, man. I'm telling you, when I start crushing on them, banging on that old shit that niggas don't want to hear, they start running. I'm telling you. Now let's go back to this old shit. For a lot of y'all who don't know history, Jay-Z was not the man he is today until this album right here came out. This is the album that made him who he is. But something I want y'all to see about this. That's why you're going to see this album came out a year after Biggie died. And this is when he started to corner himself in the market. But like I said, when you watch that special, I'm going to show you how he was playing a role before Big died too. Yes, he was. Anyway, just showing y'all, man. If Biggie would never have died, would never been no Jay-Z. A lot of people don't know Jay-Z had already dropped 2 albums, basically, while Big was living. And he didn't get to that Jay-Z level. He didn't get to that Jay-Z level after Biggie died. Also, Jay-Z and Dame cloned Bad Boy. Why you think Nas said, oh, I get it. He Biggie and you Puffy. Because that's what they was doing. Cloning. When Big died, Jay-Z was trying to be Biggie. And he did it. And that's why you'll see when Biggie died, Jay-Z was first to get up under Lil Kim and Lil he had all of them with him. He became Biggie. He took Biggie's spot. Sponsored by Puffy. Also, on Jay-Z album right here, he had a lot of Bad Boy artists on it. The Locks. Get it? My point is, man, this man and Diddy Boy been playing games a long time, y'all. A long time together. Those niggas might have been official hip-hop CIA niggas the whole time. That's the end on that. And like I say, what's up, Soulfully Sowing Seeds? Thank you very much for sharing my content almost every day. Shout out to everybody that share the content and all of that. Some of y'all don't even really do stuff, but y'all share my content. I want to thank all of y'all. Because sometimes when y'all share, I don't get the notification. Just like sometimes I share other people's content, I think they don't get the notification because they don't say thank you. You know what I'm saying? So it could be because of that Wi-Fi stuff. Also, Soulfully Sowing Seeds, I want to shout out I want to shout out Kev Rowe too. Kev Rowe been putting a lot of work on this internet, trying to wake the people up with truth. I'm going to give that. I'm going to give that to Kev Rowe, a.k.a. he used to go Kev Gills, but I know now he go by Kev Rowe. I'm going to give Kev Rowe his respect because Kev Rowe been putting in a lot of work constantly, daily, coming with jewels, information. That's the time we in, all right? That's what I'm co-signing. I'm co-signing anybody coming with information, trying to help people, man. Some of us got so much shit going on, people ain't got time to watch news. Shit's so real, people ain't got no Wi-Fi. People ain't got no TV. People got things to do. People don't know what's going on. People lost. So for those who got the time to break down this information, so the people that tap on the internet can get a little something real quick, get through their day, that's what it is. Salute. All right? Hey, also, salute to the people that's on the dumb shit. You know why? Hey, you might keep people laughing, distracted for the day, mind off their problems. Everybody got their point. I'm just trying to tell y'all. We can play, but we got to keep one eye open. You play too much, you're going to become a joke. What's up, Keela Boo? All right, y'all. We're going to wrap this up. This one in the books. This one in the books. Episode 537, Funnel Fame Live. So hopefully everybody got a perspective on what's going on. Let me tell you a recap, man. The white people ain't playing them immigrant games. All right? Y'all talk about gangbanging? Well, I'm going to tell you straight up. In Massachusetts, them white people straight gangbanging on the street. Straight up. When I saw that, I said, oh, shit. They on the block gangbanging. Like, look, they said them hotel people kicked out American citizens and they ain't feeling that shit. They said they kicked out, I think, 70 people that was American, and they said it's now 100 immigrants in there, and they said they want them out their neighborhood, and they ain't going nowhere. They ain't playing. See that? I think if we try that, we'll get locked up. When all those migrants is in a lavish hotel paying $500 a day, did anybody run down on them? Well, this Massachusetts, they ain't playing that shit. And we can say this racism, it could be. And I know they fucking racist in Massachusetts. But the point is, only thing I like what they were saying when they were saying American citizens. You know what I'm saying? They was basically saying the American citizens, they put them out. They're not American citizens. They shouldn't be here. And they was mad too, y'all. Like I'm telling you, the way they mad, if they come outside, they're gonna fuck them up. That's just what I'm telling y'all straight up. That's what I saw. Also, while that's going, I'm showing you the different dimensions of America, and I'm showing you also this is a black and a white thing, because I told you, white people, you're being replaced with Ukrainians. Ukrainians are white skinned with blonde hair. Some of them, they look just like white people. They're replacing y'all with them. And everybody else, you getting replaced. Look, oh, the Hispanic community, you're getting replaced with the whole South America. Black people, you getting replaced with half Africa. Get it? So it don't matter. It's going to be people that look like us, but ain't going to be us. The new America. So that's why they triggered the whole America to go on strike, lose their job, and be on the street. And then they're going to give all of y'all jobs to new people that just came here. And they can pay them lower wages to work these jobs. See the plan? Why, y'all? Because we're going to complain at the job. Man, we need more money. Tired of this overtime shit. Man, I always got to work on Saturday. Man, I'm tired of working on Saturday. See that? They say, look, we got people that'll work every day for less. And that's where we at right now, y'all. It's all about the money, all about the American economy, and it's crashing. And just to let you know, your whole life been a joke because Hollywood been controlling the whole shit. Like I said, I proved it on this channel. Hollywood has been tied in with the CIA since the 1940s. So you figure that out. Sound to me like we about 80 years late. It is what it is, man. And another word of the day is, hold up. Don't take advice from an idiot. Don't take advice from an idiot is the word of the day. TYRESE admit, y'all, to the world that he was high on psych meds when he was trying to holler at DJ Envy girl. And that's DJ Envy's stupid ass when he was cheating with Erica Mena and got caught. He got caught fucking with Erica Mena. He almost lost his marriage. And this nigga saved his marriage, allegedly. He let this man talk to his wife. And he might have did hit that before, Envy. You just don't know it, dummy. And this fool got with Erica Mena, a chick that looked like his wife. But the point is, y'all, TYRESE admitted he was high. Look at this shit. He copped to being a little hazy. Say he tried to water it down. I was a little hazy. What the hell is that? Bro, you already admitted you was taking antidepressant pills. Your shit was fucked up in the head. You was scrambled. Your brain was scrambled eggs. And they said when a lot of you entertainers don't comply, that's the pill they make y'all take. Remember when Kanye started tweaking after he ran his mouth on that stage? Google lied to y'all. Hillary lied. Next thing you know, what happened? They gave Kanye some of them pills. That man was looking like a gump. That man was just standing there with blonde hair stuck. He was on them pills. They did it to Tyrese too. That's how they shut their stupid ass up. But look, DJ Envy, what would made you get advice from Tyrese, who cannot even keep his own baby mother? He's in court. He about to lose it all. But your stupid ass is getting advice from Tyrese. Or DJ Envy, was you and Tyrese messing around and you just used the wife as an excuse? Who knows? I told you a lot of you dudes be having lovers quarrels, but y'all be perpetrating frauds. I'm trying to figure out how could Tyrese fix your marriage when Tyrese can't even fix his own life. And like I say, black people, use this as an example. Don't take advice from somebody that does not take their own advice. Don't let nobody into your fucking household that don't got nothing to do with your fucking business. You figure this shit out, all right? Because I believe Tyrese hit that. And he said it, y'all. I was a little hazy when I was talking to his wife, meaning he was flirting with her. That's my point. Envy revealed the reason on air, claiming Tyrese was becoming pushy in his friendship with his wife and was planting bugs in her ear. I think he was telling Envy's wife, you need to leave him. You need to come get some of this chocolate. I think that's what he was telling her. Anyway, to take matters worse, Envy says a man claiming to be Tyrese's assistant texted him and told him to watch out for Tyrese, that he's basically trying to smash your wife, bro. Know what I'm saying? But I think he might have already did it. Who knows? Because we know at that time Tyrese was bigger than DJ Envy. This 10 years ago. Tyrese was the man. You don't think his wife wanted to smash Baby Boy? I'm pretty sure she did. They probably was at Tyrese's crib acting out the Baby Boy scene when he was smashing old girl. Y'all remember that part? When they was making that angry sex. She probably told Tyrese, let's act like we on Baby Boy while Envy at work. Yeah, Envy, when you was on the radio at 5 in the morning, 6, yeah, you on the radio at 6 in the morning, right? So I'm pretty sure your dumb ass probably get to work at 5, and your wife had it planned out. When you go to work at 5, Tyrese gonna come to the crib. So I'm pretty sure Tyrese probably been blazed your wife 10 years ago. Because guess what? She said, fuck that. He gonna smash her. He smashed Eric a hoe. Now I'm about to get some of this Tyrese. That's what she did. And when your stupid ass on the radio with Charlamagne giggling, I bet you Tyrese was plowing your wife in that mansion. I bet you. I bet she already hit that. And Envy, you ain't nothing but a big kid. All you got is cars. That's why you got 1,000 pictures with cars, but you don't never go nowhere. All you rich people that got money, all half of y'all are bored and you don't go nowhere. You lost all your friends. A lot of y'all just played yourself out, man. Y'all bored, man. You got, yo, bro, can you imagine being rich at the crib? Your wife won't let you go nowhere. You just got 20 cars in the life, 20 cars on your property. What I'm gonna do? Just get in and out, get inside and out every car? What I'm gonna have Envy be at the crib so bored, y'all. He have car shows by himself. He just come outside and just get in the car, start it up, get out that one, go in another one, start it up. He probably get another car, back it up a little bit, go forward and get out. He ain't got nothing else to do. That's how it is when you rich. Life is boring. It sucks. That's how it goes sometimes, y'all. I'm telling you the truth. It's called prisoner of fame. That's simple. We done. We done. Episode 537, man. We up out of here in a minute, man. I'm going to holler at y'all. We gone, man. Y'all know how we do. It's Thursday, tomorrow, Friday. The week going fast. Everything going fast, but everything is real. So y'all stay on point out here, man. Stay in tune. I got more coming, too. Big Phil. What up, Big Phil? That's right. Nowhere to go. What's up, Colleen? What's up, 80s? Yeah, man, they're not going nowhere, y'all. Can't go nowhere without security. Can't go nowhere without being scared. What's the purpose of having all the money if you can't go nowhere and spend it on your own? You made it to the top, but you ain't got no original friends. Everybody around you fake. And then you got a lot of people want to leech off you. They be bored, y'all. I'm telling you. All Envy does is get up in the morning, go to work, and then go home. The Breakfast Club, he just go home. That's it. Only time they come out the house when they throw events. Car show. I'm going down south for the car show. That's it. They can go right back in the house, man. It's just it, man. Telling y'all, man. Niggas sold their life out for nothing. You only can drive one car at a time. You only can fly on one plane. You get it? It's only for so much money you're gonna fit in your pockets. But they wanted you to convince that was the world. That was the end all and be all. I'm about the bag. Now niggas got the bag, but they ain't got no life. See that? You got the bag, but you ain't got no life. You fucking miserable. What up, Big Phil? Some people say, shit, I'd rather be miserable with all that money. I'll be straight. Because you a dumb nigga, that's why. Envy is in nothing. When you're rich, I told you before, you're nothing but an exclusive prison. He's in an exclusive prison with cars and perks. That's why they got mad rooms. So it make it feel like they ain't in the house. I go in this room for a little while, and then later on, I'm going to go chill in this room. And then tomorrow, I'm going to chill in that other room in the back. Whole time, nigga ain't going nowhere, man. That's how the whole shit is set up to be, man. They are prisoners of their own success. Little did they know that. That's why they sign their name on that dotted line. When you sign your name, you are in bondage. Bondage means you ain't going nowhere because you got shit we need you to do. You're not going nowhere. If we call you, motherfucker, you better pull up. That's right. So that's how that shit work, man. What's up? It's the Flowers. What's up, everybody in here? Diary Inca. This at the end of the show, y'all. I'm just breathing through. What's up, Barbara Floyd? Ty 105. What up, y'all? Salute Wax Dog for the donation. The meds made me want to smash your wife. That's what I'm saying. That's what he said, man. He blamed it on the meds. Man, this dude, Tyrese, is a grimy dude, man. He tried to smash that. I think he hit, y'all. I think they just re-brought this up for tension. Can you see how this man envy wife looked like Erica Mena, man? I cannot believe this dude. You cheated with Erica Mena because she looked like your wife. Damn, man. And that's how they also thirsty for content, man. That's what a lot of this shit about. But other than that, man, we about to get out of here, y'all. Shout out to everybody that support the channel. On that note, I'm out, y'all. One. Yeah, y'all. Envy wife be like, this idiot's outside playing with cars again. That's all he do. Look, Envy is a big kid, man. He come outside, he be in the backyard playing with cars and shit. He don't do shit. She look out the back window at this fool. Here he go with these cars again. He's not going nowhere. I don't know what he's doing. That's all that's all nigga gonna do, y'all. I'm telling you, man, this shit is sad. I watched Envy just buy cars for 10 years straight. All the nigga do is, I swear to God, man. I got more jokes. Let's not act like regular people don't do that shit too. A lot of y'all know goddamn well you don't be going nowhere, but you love to get dressed and take pictures in the house. Or you might go outside for a little while to the store, back home, and then go back in the house. No, you ain't going nowhere. You just took pictures on online to make yourself look lit. You know you wasn't going nowhere. You just took a lot of pictures, made it look like you had fun. You ain't do shit but go to the bar, had 2 drinks, and went home. That's it. If I say it's crazy, I know what they be doing, Faith. And like I said, like with me, a couple times I got dressed, and I ain't want to go nowhere after I got dressed. Like, man, but that's why I don't take selfies like that. I don't take pictures like that. If I did, I would have took it after I left. But yeah, I'll be knowing, man. A lot of people do that. People been doing that shit for a long time, perpetrating a fraud. Man, you don't be doing shit. Your life sucks. Stop trying to act like you got shit. You ain't got shit going on. Stop it. Stop fucking up the goddamn money, all right? Stay in the house.